Yo, what it do? What it do? Hey, let me tell y'all something. It is okay not to be perfect. It is okay not to be perfect. I actually dare you not to be perfect or try not to be perfect. To me, there's no such thing as perfection. We all strive to be perfect, but even when you do that sometimes, it takes away from you being and becoming the best person because we live in a world where everything is visual, which I get it. Nice car, nice body, nice muscles, nice this, nice that. I get it. But at the end of the day, it's like, what happens when you get all of that and you still don't feel good? You should always be chasing something. Leave room for improvement. Oftentimes people, me included, I've done this where, I come up with something and I have the perfect idea and I want to execute it and I go about it all the wrong way because I want to be perfect. It all has to be perfect. And when I'm in that mindset, I'm actually losing my creativity because there's perfection and imperfection. That is very true. I remember hearing that thinking, how the hell is that, But we are all unique, and it's okay to be unique. You want to be unique. It's funny because we as humans, we like to self-proclaim ourselves as unique. Like, I'm unique, I'm different. But if somebody else tell you unique, you like, what the fuck you mean by that? But listen, I say that because when you, in your mind, look at it as like different or imperfection, then it's unique. But when other people call it out, it's like they should see you as perfect or they should see you as, not unique. Like, no, be unique. Look at me. All black. I've done it my whole life, right? Black hat, I got black shoes on. I got black socks, black underwear. And I remember somebody saying to me like, yo, why you always fucking wearing black? I said, I don't know. It's just me. It's just who I am, And they was like, you should wear some color, change it up, switch it up. I said, that's not me though. I'm not loud. I'm not like, look at me. I wanna kind of blend in. That don't make me not unique. In a way, it do make me unique because it's like, oh, that's the guy with all black. That's the guy who always wearing all black. You become unique. It's unique and uniqueness. I don't know if that makes sense. I just said it. It sound good. Fuck it. It makes sense. It's like, yo, you ever watch criminal crime shows where the dude kills somebody or she kills somebody and they got like a little indent on their shoe, their little Reebok, and then that's how they get caught because the uniqueness of that little slash on the shoe is what made them get caught. Yeah, it's like, damn, the car got a fucking horizontal, purple line that go across the front of the car. That's unique, and so it's okay to not be perfect. You want to be different. You want to stand out. You don't want to stand in. Why do you want to stand in? You stand in, you kind of look like everyone else. I struggle with that. I did. I struggled with it. I used to compare myself to other people and damn, why can't I have this? Why can't I have that? Comparing myself. And I got to a point to where it's like, well, shit, that's what make you you. That is what make you you. I remember this girl in 4th grade. Her name was Alyssa. And 4th, 5th grade, it had the movie, the Pixar movie out, Incredibles. And remember Incrediboy, the little badass boy, little motherfucker with the hair. It had a girl I went to school with, and I used to call her Incrediboy because she had the gap. She had a fucking big gap, like a what do you call that dude named Straight Hand? She had one of them motherfuckers like big gap, and I used to always make fun of her. Oh, she was different. She had freckles and shit, like Incrediboy. She looked like Incrediboy. Years went by. She grew up, pretty than a motherfucker. Pretty. Still had the gap though. You know, it closed up a little bit, but that's what made her pretty at the end of the day. That shit that I was making fun of her for as a kid, she grew up and it became part of her, and that's what made her pretty. So you have to embrace your insecurities, and the faster you embrace them, the more people will fall in love with you and in love with that. It's kind of like, I'm sorry, I keep telling y'all stories and shit, but I got a million of them. I was out at the bar one time. It was, you know, it's kind of dark in there. You know how I be. Little night light. I seen this chick. I went up to her. I started talking to her. I'm a little buzzed. So, but I see what I see. She looked good. Nice body. I was talking to her. Switch, you know, we exchange numbers, and then I take her home, and she tell me this story about how she got caught in a fucking 3rd degree or a fire, and she got half her body burned off. You know, now half her body was burnt, like the whole side of it was burnt, and they had to use skin graft to like put the skin in. But like you know, and then let me go back. Even toward the end when the lights came on, I did that little second walk around that bitch, and I seen her with the lights on. She was still pretty. It wasn't until, you know, the next morning where I noticed the scars. You know, no, I noticed them. I noticed them sooner than that. But I was thinking with the wrong head. I don't give a fuck. But I asked her about them the next morning. And, you know, she told me about the fire, how she got caught. And I'm like, damn, you know. I'm like, you kind of, you know. Long story short, I'm like, I would have never known, you know. And she's like, yeah, you know, it happened a while ago and I embraced it and it's just who I am. And she actually said it changed her because she used to be insecure, and that forced her to not focus on trying to be so perfect. At that point, she knew she wasn't perfect. Half her, but she was cold. I'm telling you, beauty can't hide itself. And it was one of them things to where before her injury, before her burns and stuff, she would always compare herself to other girls. But then when she got burnt, her whole personality came out. Like, she was just a good person. Whereas if she was pretty, I think some of y'all bitches do that. Not y'all ain't bitches, but you know what I mean. Y'all be so pretty that y'all kind of let y'all be killing y'all personality because y'all get so caught up on y'all looks, where it's like, listen, if you got struck with lightning, bitch, you gonna start being nice. So chill out. Because at the end of the day, you kind of you know, what is it? You call that shit, you compromise. But even at the end of the day, she was still beautiful. She put on her makeup, her hair was like, she got a body too. She was killing half the bitches in the, like, my selection is top tier. So yeah, she was cold. But listen, long story short, make a short story long. Go all in on you, focus on you, and it's okay that nothing is perfect. Don't try to be perfect. Strive to be different. Be you. Be unique. I love y'all.